friends, what's up and welcome to another session of English literature. So here comes another video on the requested topic of one subscriber. Thank you so very much for requesting this. So in this session I'm gonna explain line by line Lord Byron's lyric She Walks in Beauty. This poem is quite short and it is divided into just 3 stanzas, stanza 1, stanza 2 and stanza 3. So before starting this, we have to know few important things about this poem. So as you all know that the poem's name is She Walks in Beauty and the poet's name is Lord Byron. The poem was written in 1814 and then first published in Hebrew Melodies in 1815. It is said that this poem or the theme of this poem is brought out from the real life event or experience of Lord Byron. So friends, actually this poem or this lyric was written on the charm of Mrs. Anne Beatrix Horton, who was the wife of Byron's second cousin, whose name was Sir R.G. Wilmot Horton, who was the governor of Ceylon. So as the poem's title suggests that she walks in beauty, here she refers to Mrs. Anne Beatrix Horton. And the poem is all about that how she means Mrs. Anne Beatrix Horton looks beautiful even on the occasion of mourning, okay? Actually, by showing the beauty, the charm of Mrs. Anne Horton, here Byron's intention is to describe or bring out the Platonic idea of beauty. So now let's start explaining the poem. So at first I'm going to read the stanza 1. She walks in beauty like the night of cloudless climes and starry skies, and all that's best of dark and bright meet in her aspect and her eyes. Thus mellowed to that tender light which heaven to gaudy they denies. So as I said before that in this poem, actually in this stanza also, Byron describes the beautiful appearance of Mrs. Anne Beatrix Horton, who was the wife of Byron's second cousin. So she is here in mourning dress. Okay, mourning dress means a dress which she wears in the mourning ceremony on the death of a person. Here Byron wants to say that she is beautiful, there is no doubt, but she also looks beautiful in her mourning dress. That's the main important thing here. So in her mourning dress, she looks as beautiful as the dark night in countries where the sky is free of clouds and stars shine all over it. So basically here Byron uses the natural elements or the natural landscape to denote or to describe the beauty of Anne Beatrix. So as Byron said that she looks means Anne looks as beautiful as the dark night, but at the same time he also clarifies that she is not in all black. It means that her dress and her hair are black, but her face and eyes are bright. So in her appearance, Byron brings out the dichotomy between dark and brightness. This combination of darkness and brightness gives her appearance that subdued radiance of a starlit night, which is not to be found in the dazzling sunlight. It means that in the star-studded night or the starlit night, instead of the darkness of the night seems radiant. And we cannot see this radiant night in the dazzling sunlight. Then Byron said that there is nothing garish or glorious in her dress or in her appearance, but she is naturally beautiful, that's why she looks beautiful. And her black mourning dress adds a kind of soft, a kind of sober glow to her beauty. So now we have stanza 2. One shed the mote, one ray the lace, had half impaired the nameless grace, which waves in every raven trace, or softly lightens over her face, where thoughts serenely sweet express how pure, how dear their dwelling place. So in this stanza, the poet means Byron describes the physical and moral grace of Mrs. Anne Horton. In the previous stanza, we have found the combination of darkness and brightness in Anne's appearance. And here Byron conveys the idea that if her hair had been a little more dark and if her brightness in her face or her bright complexion had been a little less, then she would not have been looking so charming that she is looking now. And then Byron describes that a kind of soft glowingness spread over her whole face, and that glow not only added to her beautiful appearance but also gave it a serene expression that reflected the sweetness and purity of her mind. So here Byron wants to express the profound truth that if one's mind is clear and fresh and beautiful, then that beauty reflects to her face. After this we have a third stanza. And on the cheek and over the brow, so soft, so calm, yet eloquent, the smiles that win, the tints that glow, but tell of days in goodness pain, a mind at peace with all below, a heart whose love is innocent. So in this stanza, the poet describes the cheeks and the brow of Mrs. Anne Houghton, and the cheeks and the brows are very soft and calm. And that softness, that calmness, they are the expression of her inward means inner goodness. Then the poet said that Mrs. Anne Houghton's charming smile and her cheeks' brightness, they indicate that she has lived a kind of virtuous life in the past. So thus, through the description of Mrs. Anne Houghton, Byron wants to demonstrate or wants to describe the Platonic idea of beauty, that the inner beauty or the beauty of mind of a person is reflected in the beauty of form or the beauty that gives shape to the body. So that's it. So friends, hope that I'm able to make you understand about this. So thank you so very much for watching this, and if you have any queries on any topic of English literature, then please comment me so that I can make a video of it. So bye for now. See you in the next session very soon.